All right. All right, no idea if everything is working. It's been a while since I used Streamlabs, but let's see. Let's head over to Bugforge and log ourselves in. Let's see what labs we've got. I'm gonna bring this over here. I was not very well prepared before hitting live, but we're good. Everything will work out eventually. My sneaker's trying to update. Go away. Let's just do this. And alright, let's see if the channel's actually live. Let's see. View my channel. Oh yeah, okay, we're up. That's all good. And then let me check that we're all good on Twitch. Oops, not on this keyboard. On my other PC. Let's see what's going on. Yes, alright. Nice, okay. Let's do some hacking. Alright. What box have we got first? Let's see. Let's do... So this is today. What date is it today? 18th. Let's try this one. See what's going on with Tanuki. Oh nice, chat messages. Okay, that means I'm live. Yeah, we're good. I had to like change everything and I spent a while troubleshooting, but then, you know, is it actually gonna work? I stopped using Restream, so we're all good. Let's see, what lab have we got? So, yeah, Tanuki. Okay, so this is the SRS flashcards. So let me come over to here and we'll take a look at this web app. I think we need to register. So let's go with Jeremy. Jeremy at jeremy.com. Full name is Jeremy. And his password can be password. See how we're doing. Alright. How does this app work again? We can start studying Linux trivia. What does chmod do? Change the like read, write, execute of a binary. Yeah, file permissions. Nice. Let's come back here. I just want to click through the app. Make sure the stats are all there. Not the stats, sorry. Everything's working. And then all the traffic's there in Kaido today. There we go. Yeah, we're good. And not sure if the text is too small, but yeah, should be all good. All right, what are you looking for? Let's see. So we've got API decks. Let me make this a little bit taller. This is just get. And then we've got stats, which is also get. We've got a post progress. What does that do? So that just posts the card ID and the quality. And then we've got API study /2 cards. Limit equals 10. We've got this. And then we've got post register and things like this. All right, so I think first up, let's do a little check for, I don't know, what endpoint we're going to start on. Let's have a look at /API/decks and see what we can find here. So send this, see what comes back. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to check my sound because it's really low through my headphones. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, let's see. What you mean? Let's quickly update this on here. All right, so let's check this. Let's see what we can find. So let's do and 1 = 1. See if we can find SQL injection. Oh, I wonder if it automatically encodes. No, bad request. Okay, so I need to highlight this. I'm using my laptop at the moment, so I don't have a mouse, which is kind of annoying. There we go, URL encode, that's what I was looking for. 404 not found, and then let's try and 1 = 2. Maybe that's just not going to be found. Let's try without the quote, see if that makes any difference. Deck not found, so probably not vulnerable to SQL injection. No, it doesn't look like. We could fuzz it, but you know, let's see how it goes. Back to HTTP history, what else have we got? We've got the register. Ah, okay, this looks suspicious. Here we've got role user. Okay, so we can take a look at this. And let's send this to repeater or replay. So this creates a user. Let's just try Jeremy2, Jeremy2. And instead of user, I wonder if this returns actually. Do we have a... Yeah, we've got a JSON web token. Let me copy this quickly. Come into here and just go token.dev. Take a look at this token. Yeah, we just got ID. Okay, we don't have a role in there. Let's come back to replay. Let's try creating an admin, see if that works. Okay, so looks like we get 200 OK, which is nice. And we get a token back. So let me try and let's just actually log in as this, and then it's going to be within the app. So Jeremy2 and password. Let's see what's going on. Oh, there's an admin panel. Yeah, we find the flag. Okay. easy peasy mass assignments. If you've never seen this before, this is basically a vulnerability where all of the fields of this object are automatically assigned. So like all of these properties like full name, role, password, and things like that are trusted and assigned to the new user object when it's created. And then we can just create like an admin user, for example. So it's pretty straightforward. Nice. So we grab this flag, come back to here, submit this, and we get correct flag. Nice. So let's just terminate that box. That's done. Close these. And then what are we going to do next? All right, so we did Tanuki. Let's do, I think this one's probably the same. Let's have a look at copy pasta. See what happens. I've got the cat on me, by the way, if you want to see the cat. There you go. Look at the kitten. She's like sleeping now after going mad for like 2 hours. Whoa. And then if I can put the camera back somewhere. Let's see. Come onto here, and then, yeah, let's just grab this. Head over to our proxy. See if we can solve this. All right, let's sign up. Jeremy@jeremy.com. I used a lot of the same components when I was building these CTFs, so you notice like all the registration and login pages are all basically the same. But that's fine. All right, public snippets. Array sort functions, fetch API helper, data processing scripts. We can view them. We can like them. Ooh, there's a share code. Let's grab this and see. Okay. Looks like the IDs, or maybe this is just the share ID, but this is like a UUID rather than like a, you know, sequential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a comment. Let's try some cheeky image source equals X on error equals prompt and send this. No XSS unfortunately, so that's a shame. And then what else have we got? We come back to public. And then we create new snippets. This is a snippet. Let's do JavaScript. The best code in the world. Select all from users where username equals admin. Create snippet. It's not JavaScript, but that's fine. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm doing all right. Started a new job, so, and had my appendix out, so good times, huh? I wonder if we can get injection in here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that pulled the snippet back still. Oh yeah, this is definitely SQL injection. Okay, easy peasy. Yeah, we found the I was gonna say doesn't look like JavaScript. Yeah, like a random line of SQL is something a little bit different. Yeah, so here, I don't know if it's easy to see on the stream, but I've put and 1 equals 1, which gives us the same, like the same card. And then if you put and 1 equals 2, which resolves to false, it gets like could not find card. So this is like a typical like logic check for SQL injection. And so if you make the logic false, then it doesn't return it. And if you make it true, then it returns it. So I think what we want to do here is, if I recall, the flag's probably somewhere in the DB. And I wonder if we can just union select. And then what we might have to do is, if it only returns one result, we'll have to like not select this UUID and then replace this like first set of data with the data that we want. So let's try union select null. So we've got a title, we've got well, it says invalidate because the code is bad. We've got like a tag, we've got a by, we've got the content, and then some other stuff as well. So I think at least like 4 nulls, but we might have to try like a bunch more and then we'll see. So let's copy this and see how many we can get. Yeah, it looks like it could be, we could use error-based. Like usually in SQL injection, like you can find like 1 or 2 different techniques that'll work. It doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily have to use error-based SQL, but it probably does work. Oh, that returns, okay, something. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. Okay, let's try 1 and 1. You know what's interesting is probably because of the front end is React, it's probably not able to handle the data that's coming back. Look at this, like we've got some errors in the console. Yeah, 2 lowercase, that's probably because I'm trying to grab numbers rather than strings. But if we put it in here, maybe, let's see. Don't want all this Firefox stuff. Make this longer. This one? Oh yeah, look at this. So here, even though like the front end is like freaking out, if we look at Kaido, you can see that when I'm passing 1, 1, it's returning 1, 1. So it's returning the last record, which is actually a little bit odd because usually it returns the first record instead of the last. But yeah. Yeah, you're exactly right. Like front ends sometimes only print the first result, or they like freak out when you get multiple results. So in particular with React, when you're like throwing random stuff at it, sometimes it freaks out. So let's send this to repeater and let's try like username and password. And let's try percent 20 from percent 20 users. I'm just guessing that the users table is called users. Oh, that's weird. What the hell? CSS card component. What is going on there? Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't like a string in the ID field. Yeah, in fact, we can, like, I should have seen this. Like it says it's returning ID. If we try and return like password or like a string in a field that's not meant to be a string, it like freaks out. That is such a weird result. What the hell is that all about? But then if we just grab the password, we get the flag. So this is probably the first user in the DB. Let's just check the username. Yeah, the username's admin. Okay, that makes sense. That's really weird. Like, when you put the username in the first... Why does it return that? I feel like I need to go in and debug what the hell is happening there. That's so random. I've never seen that before in my life. Alright, submit this flag. Yeah, we earned 0 points because it's not today's lab, so never mind. Maybe it returns some default value when it's erroring out. Yeah, it must be something like that. Like, that's a good point. But this is such like random CSS card component. Like, why is that even in the database? I have no idea. Maybe it looks like it's just grabbing stuff from other tables or files. So strange. Oh well. 2 labs down. Let's take a look at Shady Oaks. I haven't done Shady Oaks yet, so I've no idea what this what's in this lab. How are you all doing in the chat? It's been so long since I streamed on my own channel. I've been streaming for TCM for like 2 years. And I don't think I've touched this channel since, I don't know. What year are we in now? 2025? Probably 2023 or something like that. When was my last video? Let's see. I'll go back to my channel. Stream summaries. How do I view my past streams? I don't know. Viewer discovery. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, it's been a few years. It's good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. And yeah. I'll be streaming here from now on since I changed jobs. It's new challenges. Shady Oaks Financial. Let's have a look at this. If you guys want to try these labs, by the way, this is a beta project that I'm working on at the moment. There's a the next round of beta testing is next week, so if you come in and join the Discord, then you can get an API key, a beta key, and I don't know, do some labs. It's all good. Yeah, it's nice to still be streaming. To be honest, streaming is like my favorite thing. Like YouTube videos, I can like take them or leave them, but streaming is like, it's where it's at. Also, look at this cat. Like, look at her. She's just like upside down. Yeah, she needs the chin rubs. She's like passed out. Ooh, there we go. Don't know what's happening with that. Let's log in here. Let's take a look. All right, Shady Oaks Financial. I think, yeah, we get 1,000 euros when we log in. What should we buy? 404X, Leggett, Oakleaf. They're all really low. Like, they're all like in a dip. What's going on? Riskify. I think let's buy some 404X and see what happens. It looks like the most volatile. Can I buy 50 shares? Oh no, I can't buy 50. Because they're 98 each. I can buy 10. Alright, so my total assets are still 1,000 euros. My portfolio value is 900. My cash balances is 23 euros. Okay, nice. What else can we do? Exchange. Oh, we can exchange euros, dollars, GDP, GBP, not GDP. Oh lord, stocks. The one thing that turns my brain off. Yeah. That's okay, we're not going to be sitting stock trading. It's only a CTF. I have no idea how stocks work, to be honest. I just know you're meant to buy when it's cheap. And so, oh, we've lost money, look at that. Oh no. Rip. Okay, what are we doing? Let's have a look at this. We can save changes. Let's have a look, see what's in Kaido. So that's interesting. There's an API verified token call. I wonder why it randomly does that. That's interesting. Because there's no refresh token. It's just one. Let's have a look at this JWT. See what's going on here. So our role is user. So this interesting. We might be able to target this again, like we did with the other lab and mass assignment. And we've got profile. So you just send your full name, email. So this is a put request. So since I saw role in the token, what we could potentially do is just do something like let me come here and then do and then just roll admin like this and see if this updates our account. Good old put requests. We get profile updated successfully. We come back to here. Actually, maybe since we updated our profile, let's re-log in. If we get a new JSON web token, new JOT, let's see if it's actually updated. So we'll come to here, grab this token, put it in here. No, we're still a user. Okay, so that didn't work, unfortunately. But oh my god, our stocks are still going down. This is the worst. This is how bad I am with stock trading, because I built this web app as well. So I'm failing stock trading on my own web application, which is kind of bad. What else can we look at? Let's see what other endpoints we've got. So we've got API stocks, API login, API verified token. I'm still confused at this endpoint. I don't remember what this does. Get profile, get transactions, get exchange rates, get currencies. Stocks. Oh, that's just the different stocks. I was like, oh, there's a 2 there. We could get IDOR, but all of the stock profiles are all public, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of fuzzing. I think that's probably a good place to start. And then while we're doing that, we can investigate some more. Let me just come to dashboard, grab that request. Ah, that's not what I wanted. There we go, this get request here. Send this to, how do I send this to automate? It's M, isn't it? Do I have any files? I'm gonna have to go and grab a. This is like a fresh install of Omachi, so I don't have like any word lists or anything. So what did past Alex build here? It's like, yeah, what the hell is this? You know, to be honest, when I come back to projects, I'm always like, why did I write this code? How did I write this? It's I don't know. Sometimes I look at my code and I feel embarrassed. Discovery, web content, and then what's this common? Yeah, let's go with this. Let's just grab the raw. And then actually, let's just cd into. Is wget on here? No wget. Cal. What the hell? Is it lowercase? There we go. We got it. Let me close that. Let's add this in here. So upload documents, common. There we go. Listed file. All right, let's run this. Let's see what happens. It's scary how realistic it is. Yeah. Best you spend some money and then it just tanks. Oh no, we've regained 10 euros, but we're still 5 down. So we're just getting 200s, but this is the. Oh, you need to enable JavaScript to run this app. This is an interesting quirk of what's it called? React. Let's see. I found the health endpoint. Shady Oak server is running. That's good. I presume, whoops, /health. Yeah. So that works. Yeah, let's found these two as well. It's just done 2000. I wonder how long this wc-l common. Oh, it's only 4000. While it's doing that, let's have another look. I wonder if there's something in the purchasing. So let's try trade, buy. Let's buy one more. Insufficient funds. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's the post request I wanted. Stock ID 2 shares. What if I buy -1 shares? Invalid trade parameters. It could be vulnerable to race condition. Stock not found. Oops. Let's see what happens here. Oh, action must be buy or sell. Okay. Static. Oh, it's done. Okay. What else can we look at? We can exchange some stuff. So exchange €1 for $1. Take a look at this. Currency successfully converted. Don't think it's infinite money glitch. I didn't build any labs like that yet. So it's not like the 0.000000001 rounding issue. Just tried some different values in here. Currency not found. Maybe there's some logic bug. I cannot convert currency to itself. Okay. I don't have that much currency left, so let's see if it'll let me do 1,000. Ooh, insufficient balance. Okay. What else could be? It's definitely going to be something simple. We checked these. I wonder if we can change these to a string instead, and whether that makes a difference. No, we're still getting insufficient funds. Still getting insufficient funds. Okay. What if we... I wonder if there's an admin account we can take a look at. No, there's no... I think... Oh yeah, there is. Okay. So we can have a look at the admin account. Let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this. So the admin in Shady Oaks can set the trend like manually, just like every hedge fund can like influence markets. In the Shady Oaks financial app, if you're the admin, you can set things to trend upwards or down or like neutral. I forgot I put that in. That's so funny. Oh dear, good times. Can I change the conversion rate? That's a good question. Let's see. Let me see if I can go back to trade. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. So if I trade 1, and then yeah, we've got exchange rate here. So maybe we can add like mass assignment basically. So we can maybe add this here and go exchange rates. And let's put like 50. And then we should see a big jump. Still comes back as 0.8, but let's have a look at the app. Ah, we're in the wrong user. Let's see. Yeah, still only 19 euros. Although, we've made money now. We're up 16 euros, which is pretty nice. I reckon it's gonna be, where's the API? Not the API, so we've got API/admin/stats. Let's take a look, see if we can get to this endpoint. API admin. Oops. Stats. Yeah, access token required. Oh, because we're going directly to the endpoint and the front end app isn't handling this. I wonder if we can just go to admin. Ah, that's it. It's forceful browsing. I knew it was something simple. You can just browse straight to the admin panel as a normal user. Okay, not the most exciting vulnerability, but I've seen this on pen tests before, so so that's useful. I still can't. Yeah, this is. I remember building it now because it was a while ago. I built this app, and so just so you guys know, the deal is here is on Bugforge, I created a bunch of base applications, and they're all like stable and solid. And then I created like I just put lots of different vulnerabilities into different versions, and then it just serves up random ones so that you can kind of like practice finding vulnerabilities in like a full stack application rather than it just being like, this is obviously this. It's kind of, I don't know, more like a real world feel. Yeah, thankfully not too deep yet. Yeah, rabbit holes are like, I don't know. Life would not be fun without rabbit holes. So this is the way. What would life be without a good rabbit hole? Oh, how do you get access? So the next round of beta testing starts on Monday. So if you go to Bugforge.io, there's a link to the Discord in the top, and then if you drop into there, I'm gonna I'll give out a bunch of beta keys for Monday. I think that's the current beta key, but it's gonna change. So yeah, if you're in the Discord, you'll get a beta key. But yeah, but like the main idea behind it is just like it's like there's a daily lab, and you know, all of the vulnerabilities are like issues that we find in the real world, but it's in a relatively small full stack application. So you have some complexity because you've got to deal with a full stack application, but not like 1,000 endpoints. So it's not going to take you all day to solve it. So it's kind of like for people learning or trying to get the reps in and stuff like this. And oops, let me terminate this lab. And you can see the UI is a little janky. I'm still working on it. It's been a lot of work getting it just to this point. But yeah, random passion project of mine. But yeah, if you're on the Discord, I'll get you a beta key, and it's free to use. So you just, you know, the plan is to get something solid ready for January. So I'm running like a beta each month. Yeah, Autogram. This was the first ever like base application I built for this project, and it's basically Instagram but with otters. There we go. How cute is that? Welcome to Autogram. Oh dear. Good times. Alright, so we can like, in fact, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this history. Delete all. There we go. So let's do settings first. So we can update profile. Let's do Jeremy123. I also like cats, but otters are cool too. There used to be otters in the river near where I grew up, so that was good. Oh, I don't see the Discord button on the mobile version. Yeah, that's probably true. That's because I'm terrible at at writing front-end UI code. Hold on, I'll link the what's it called? I'll link the Discord in the yeah, you're right, the Discord button doesn't appear on the mobile app. Invite to channel. Copy. There you go. That's the... Oh my god, that's like freaking out. Twitch wants me to sign in. I'm already signed in. I'm streaming on Twitch. Jesus. Hold on. Let me dox all my Discord channels. There we go. Invite to channel. So that's the key there. 7MBW, capital W, capital D, capital N, capital V. Sorry, lowercase v. So this is yeah, this is the Discord channel. I mean, it's quite, you know, it's quite chill at the moment, but I mean, when you get a second, just go to the desktop application. You'll be able to see it, so it's all good. Yeah, you'll, if you join the Discord, that's where you can get a beta key. I've been handing them out. Because it's not like fully open yet. All right, so let's try and re-like this. After the stream, I'll post an updated beta key in the Discord. So yeah, you can just register once you get the key. What's up, otters? Cats are cool too. I've just noticed how janky the on-screen chat is as well. Hey, what's up, Professor Logat? How you doing? How do I switch to multi-stream? Oh, here we go. Yeah, oh my god, the chat box is wild. Let me, how do I change this? It looks so neat on the, I don't know what's it called. Maybe it's just the font size is too big. There we go. Yeah, all good. I'm still recovering on. Is there no Discord button on the? No way. Let me log out and see. Actually, I don't want to log out on here because I'm not gonna be able to log back in again. Hold on. Welcome to how beta testing works. Yeah, there's no key on there. Okay. Well, I'll sort it out in a sec. That's wild. I thought you could see the Discord link even if you weren't logged in. Let me see if I can. I'm just going to copy and paste the current beta key. It'll change, so this will only be available for like today and then tomorrow, and then I'll make it work. Where's that beta key? There it is. That's the beta key. It's in the chat. And then the Discord link is there as well. There we go. I made it work. I mean, imagine that. Imagine me knowing how to make things work on live stream. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you have any issues. But so on the beta, so this is a test feature at the moment, me being able to launch any lab. This will be available in the next round of beta, but currently you should have access to like today's lab. So you can just come in, spin up today's lab, solve it. You get points, you get streak. There's like a leaderboard. You can see Big Beef is currently doing pretty well. Beta Test is me. Alex the Pirate is also me. And then you can see I've got a few other test accounts. There's a few people in here. Dark Tooth, I think, got the first blood today, which is quite nice. Yeah, first blood was Dark Tooth. So yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at Autogram. Ooh, we can flag this as well. Let's have a look at some of these endpoints. So we've got reason inappropriate content, and then we've got the ID in the URI, and then we've got comments. You can post a comment. What's up? Otters are cool. We might want to check for cross-site scripting. We can delete the like, that's fine. That's Mozilla. So let's have a look, see what the admin panel looks like. It's designed to be more like a pen testing thing as well. So if the admin account exists, it's always admin123. So you have like the user and the admin account as you would have on like a normal pen test. Is there an admin button? Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's the... okay, so mark as okay, delete. So let's mark as okay. And let's come back and let's reflag one. What I'm thinking is I want to see whether a normal user can mark as okay and delete. I've just deleted a post when I didn't mean to. Let's reflag this. And then let's log out again. And let's log in as Jeremy and password. And then what I want to do is the admin endpoints. I'm going to send those to replay. And then I'm going to grab this key, which is my low privileged user. And then let's just double check that it is that. Yeah, this is Jeremy's token. So let's... I'm going to assume it's post 2 because it was the second one down. Admin access required. Okay. Delete. Yeah, we can delete posts as a normal user. And that's the flag. Very nice. Let's come back in and submit this flag. And then we're all good. Very, very nice. This looks like a very cool thing I'm building. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, my aim is just to kind of like help people bridge the gap between learning about stuff and then actually doing it in a real world against like a modern application. So there's two main things that I'm trying to do. One is the application's going to be like modern apps rather than just like, you know, a single page PHP application. And then the second thing is the applications aren't going to be too big, so you can like quickly get the reps in, if that makes sense, so that you can kind of, you know, build skills quickly. And my plan is, yeah, to have a new lab each day, and then they'll all be just based on stuff that I've seen in the past, bug bounty reports, like write-ups. So if somebody finds a really cool vulnerability, I'll try and recreate it, but in like a modern tech stack. So that's like basically the plan. So, but it's slowly coming together. Like, you know, you can see there's a lot of stuff I still need to fix. I'm setting up email services with AWS at the moment so that you can reset passwords and stuff, because currently you can't even reset your password on the platform, which is, you know, wild. But, you know, yeah, we'll see how we go over the next few months. And then I'm just spending like an hour to 2 hours a day working on it basically before work, and that's it. Where am I at the moment? Ooh, that's it. That's all of them. Do I have? Let me see if I have. Oh, I need to do today's lab as well. But yeah, if you have, feel free to just have a play with the platform. If you have feedback for me, drop it into the Discord. I always appreciate the feedback. Oh yeah, the two Tanuki labs are the same, so that's all good. Are you running labs per user? Yeah, so when you spin up a lab, that lab is yours. It spins you up a unique, like a Docker container basically, puts it in there. It actually spins up in like 2 or 3 seconds, but the SSL certificates take a little while to like sync or like sort out. So that's why there's like the 20-second timer. But yeah, the lab is yours, so you can do basically whatever you want with it. Like this link here, like obviously you could browse to this subdomain, but nobody else is using this subdomain currently, basically. So when you click start, you'll be on a different instance to me. So yeah, that was one of the main things that took me a little while to build in terms of all like the infrastructure, is building isolated labs that spun up quickly. It was took a little while. Yeah, all of the they're all basically pre-built and ready to go, and then it just spins up the container for you, and then Trafic does the routing. So it like gives you the unique URL, and then Trafic or traffic, whatever it's called, that basically does all of the traffic between the containers. Yeah, isolation orchestration, like, yeah. And it still is like, I have quite a bit of technical debt still to get through. So it's working, but there are definitely improvements I can make. And, you know, as you can see, there's a lot of front end improvements I can make as well. So that's it. Premium coffee collection. Let's see. Yeah, I built 7 different labs. So like every Monday would be like Autogram, for example, but with a different vulnerability. And then every Tuesday would be like Cafe Club, but with a different vulnerability. So over time, it's like you get familiar with the applications, so you can speed up your workflow, but you can still learn stuff, which is kind of cool. Let's go through, continue to payments, place this order. Order confirmed, view orders. Oh, that looks... Yeah, I do have the wildcard set, but I don't know why. I'm still digging into it. So anything under star.labs.bugforge is a wildcard, but I don't know why whenever I deploy it, like the first 15 seconds or so, it still just gives you SSL errors. So yeah, it's still something I need to look into, but I'm using Let's Encrypt to generate the certificates, and then I'm probably doing something wrong. It's something that I need to look further into. Like certificate stuff is not something that I ever really did. Like I've learned so much from like just deploying stuff and getting stuff like prod ready. So much like I've learned about like infrastructure and things that I just didn't really appreciate before, which is quite cool. Which is like the original reason for doing side projects, is so that you can learn. Like it's not all about writing code, it's all about like what's happening under the hood and maintenance and like doing logging and monitoring and uptime. And like last week, my one of the servers just ran out of space. And then I was like, oh shit, nothing's working. Why is that? It took me ages to figure out that one of them was just one of the servers was down because it had run out of space. So like adding like stuff like that is a good learning curve. Nice. If you're looking to stream with us more, a chatbot with Discord commands. Yeah, I'll definitely get on that. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. This is definitely something I'll do. I'm also planning to get the announcements hooked into Discord as well. So when somebody gets first blood, it'll pop an announcement on Discord. I think that would be cool. So it'd be nice to get like a community going. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, if you're on the Discord, we can sync up. I'd appreciate some insights for sure. Let's proceed to checkouts. We get 26 cents off this one. I wonder, actually, on this one, let's intercept. I think I remember doing this one before. So this one's like I think a logic issue. And here, what we can do is we can change our points to like super high and then forward it. And then, yeah. So we can, on here, there's no restriction on the points used. Originally on this one, I built a lab before because I found a vulnerability in a similar checkout flow where you had these points to use and it had a restriction on them. It checks them properly, but if you passed it as a string, you could pass whatever you want. So instead of like 26, you could pass like a string of like 26,000, and that let you get like all of the extra discount points and bonus points. In this case, there's just no restriction on it, but that was the original vulnerability that this lab is based on. Where do I go here? Submit flag. All right, that's all of them done. Yeah, very nice, all good. Yeah, nice. Oh, I've not seen Kaido before. Yeah, so I usually use Burp Suite, and I have Burp Suite Pro, but I ran out of, because I use it on so many VMs, I need to email them and be like, hey, I need more licenses to like cover all of my VMs. But instead, I've just been using Kaido, and I quite like Kaido. It's quite lightweight. It's very nice. Doesn't have as many features as Burp Suite, but it's a lot faster because it's built in Rust. And the UI is a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit nicer, less cluttered. Yeah, dealer's choice really. It's pretty nice. I like the querying you can do with it as well. So it's got like you can just be like, hey, response dot length is it equals I don't know, 398. You got like this HTTP query language that you can use and things. And in workflows, there's a whole JavaScript engine, and you can build like automated attacks and workflows and stuff. So it's a really powerful tool. And pretty much like, especially most of the features are just come free out of the box. And there's no rate limiting on like fuzzing or the automation tools. So it's pretty nice. So it's worth checking out. Has a little different feel to Burp Suite, but you know, it's all good. Yeah, it's nice. I really like the collections as well. This is really nice, especially since I like to test a lot of APIs. You can set up all the collections in here, which is a little bit more like Postman, which is pretty nice. I always get lost. Testing APIs in Burp Suite is a ball ache. Because you've got like repeater requests like coming out of your ears. Being a little bit more organized is pretty nice. Yeah, no rate limiting on the automate, so you can. Yeah, this is one of the biggest things about the community edition of Burp Suite is is the rate limiting. So yeah. All right, so that's all of the labs for today, I think. I'm just gonna copy the Discord invite once again into chat. Give me a second. So if you guys want to come in and join and try out some Bugforge stuff, you're welcome to. There we go. And then, like I say, I really appreciate feedback. So if you find something that sucks on the platform, just tell me. And if you find something that you like, you know, it's all good too. The whole front end, like the UI, I've kind of built as I'm going. This will all get overhauled at some point. It's just, I've just been busy. Busy working on the back end stuff. So yeah. But anyway, the official next round of beta starts on Monday, so there'll be new labs going up all of next week. So yeah, there'll be some cool stuff to solve, hopefully. All right, that's it for today's stream. Thanks everybody for coming in. It's good to be streaming again. Appreciate all of you hanging, and appreciate the chat as well. So take it easy, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. I'll be streaming again next week as well, so catch you all then. Thanks everyone.